We would like to acknowledge that our learning is taking place on the unceded and unsurrendered anchor for today.
And I'm Spencer, your second anchor for today. Now, without further ado, let's start right off with our announcements today.
The expected first day of Ramadan and the fast this year is potentially starting on the 18th or 19th of February, expected to end around the 19th of March, depending on the sighting of the crescent moon in Saudi Arabia.
During the month of Ramadan, Muslims keep a fast and abstain from both food and drink from sunrise to sunset, but are permitted to eat and drink once it's night. It is the 9th month of the Muslim calendar and is the holy month of fasting in Islam. Comprising of one of the 5 pillars of Islam, this period of time is also to highlight introspect, communal prayer in the mosque, and reading of the Quran.
Now, on to the rest of the scholarly announcements. The library is looking for volunteers. Miss Yu will be hosting a meeting on Friday, February 20th at the start of lunch in the library classroom for anyone interested in earning some of their volunteer hours in our library.
Also, please follow at SWL Reads on Instagram for everything library, from new books and weekly puzzles to fun giveaways and events. It's important to stay in the loop. Make sure you follow along, Lancers.
Now let's talk about course selections. So the course selection presentations, you need to choose your class for next year. They have started last week and will continue until Friday, February 20th. Your Block C teachers will be bringing you down for the presentations on one of those days.
Please wait until you hear the presentations before going into Zello and selecting your courses, as there is important information that changes that you should know about first.
There will also be course selection extra help at lunch in room 211, also known as the Student Success Room, on today, which is Tuesday, February 17th, tomorrow, Wednesday, February 18th, and Friday, February 20th. And the following week on Monday, February 23rd, Tuesday, February 24th, Wednesday, February 25th, and Friday, February 27th.
Your assigned course selection sheet should be handed into your Block C teachers by Friday, 27th. Friday, February 27th. The 27th, it's a Friday, Block C.
Now on to the weather with Laurier.
Hello and good morning, Sir Will. I'm your weather woman, Laurier, and I hope you guys like warm weather because it is finally warming up. Today, currently, we are at -1 right now, and in the afternoon, we will go up to +5. +5, that's insane. And then tomorrow, we will go down to -8, and then back up to -1. Watch out for the slush. It is going to be partly cloudy throughout the next 2 days. So I hope you guys are ready for summer. Now moving on to the photo of the day. This was sent in by Alex, they're speaking. This was sent in by Alex, one of our crew members. It is of 5 turkeys walking the streets. Oh my. Anyways, if you want to send in your photos, please do send them in at LaurierLive@googlegroups.com. We'd love to see them, Lancers. Now back to the desk.
Thank you so much for that weather report.
Today is the start of the first new moon of the lunar calendar and the start of the 15-day spring festival celebrating Lunar New Year. The celebration is later this year due to leap month, causing the 12th to be shorter.
This year's animal is the horse, known for its vitality and confidence along with the fire element. The Lunar New Year is recognized by many followers as an ideal time to visit a temple in order to make blessings, depending on what the stars for the next few months will have to say about their zodiac signs.
Here's a clip regarding the history of the traditions and celebrations.
Thousands of years ago, a monster named Nian prowled the Chinese countryside. Every year before spring, Nian would attack and devour villagers and livestock. The villagers eventually learned that the monster was afraid of loud noises, bright lights, and the color red. Using this knowledge, they were able to drive Nian away. This Chinese legend explains the origin of the Lunar New Year, one of the most important holidays in many Asian countries and the Asian diaspora. The monster Nian shares its name with the Chinese word for year. The timing of the holiday follows the lunar calendar, which is based on the moon's cycles. So its date on the Gregorian calendar varies, falling between January 21st and February 20th. Lunar New Year festivities span more than 15 days, beginning on the first new moon of the lunar calendar and ending on the first full moon. The New Year is also connected to the Chinese zodiac. The Western and Chinese zodiacs both have 12 signs. But in the Chinese zodiac, one sign, represented by an animal, is assigned to the entire year, inaugurated on the Lunar New Year. To celebrate the holiday, people reunite with their families to eat special foods, pay tribute to ancestors, watch fireworks, and carry out other traditions. In some cultures, elders will give children red envelopes filled with money. On the 15th day of festivities, colorful lanterns are lit and lion and dragon dances are performed along with parades and fireworks. Called the Lantern Festival, this final day of celebration promotes peace and reconciliation to welcome the new year.
Well, that's all we have for you today, Lancers. We'd love to see what you have been up to. Please send in your stories, photos, or even videos to us. We can be reached at LaurierLive@googlegroups.com, on Instagram at LaurierLive, or you can even search us up to watch our past shows on YouTube at LaurierLive. Goodbye and have a happy
Happy New Year.